countless versions of the American dream out there for each person. I'm your host, Jenn Morris, and I want to welcome you to the American Dream, the only show to bring you positive stories about real estate, lifestyles, and success from across the country. This week is about finding some tasty bites, whether that's out at a restaurant, market, or the comfort of your own home. We've got stories from Florida, Connecticut, Texas, and of course, the best stories from your city. Let's start the show.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Our show is both national and local, and I'm proud of the fact that we're here to share stories that both inform and inspire our viewers for the better. Our first segment is brought to you by a professional in your city. Let's hear from them now.
Hey, this is Athena Brownson. I'm with Compass Real Estate Denver, and today I'm going to be taking you for a tour of one of my buyer's brand new properties. We are here at 4151 Montview Boulevard, and we're in the historic Park Hill neighborhood. So I can't wait to show you what they've done with the place. Let's take a look. Hey!
Hi!
How's it going?
Good.
Nice to see you. It's been a little while.
I'm so excited to show you how the house is coming together.
One of the things we were really looking for when Blythe and Ryan decided they wanted to buy a new property was finding a home in Park Hill in the same school district for their kids that had the historic charm to it, but with some modern improvements. Man, I can't believe how beautiful this office is.
I love the light. The light is amazing in here. I love the hand-painted wallpaper. Staying in the neighborhood was really important. It is where Ryan grew up, and it is where all three of our children have gone to school, and we wanted to keep them in their schools with their friends. It is an amazing neighborhood to raise a family in.
I noticed how beautiful the dining room was when we walked through, so I'd love if you'd show us around and take a look.
Excellent. One of my favorite features of the dining room is the fireplace. There is custom millwork that was ramped up by the previous owners, but it is original to the house.
That's incredible. I think looking at the historic properties throughout Park Hill, looking at the elements and the attention to detail that they used to have in the millwork, like you said, and the marble, all of these elements that really make it special. So it's fun to see. So I remember when we walked in this property for the first time, seeing the staircase was really breathtaking. So I just love how it opens up, all the natural light, and again, the light fixtures that you mentioned are stunning.
We're very, very happy that they did the transitions that they did and mixed the modern with the classic.
I love it. Let's check out the bedroom.
Excellent. I'm excited to show you our bedroom, the master.
So beautiful. And again, those same design elements that we love from downstairs. I see custom wallpaper, beautiful light fixtures, gleaming hardwood floors, and again, the fireplace.
I love that we have the same marble upstairs as downstairs. It's a nice way to tie all the floors into each other. And we have the gas insert, which we have not been fortunate enough to use, but we're very excited for the winter.
Oh, it's gonna be so nice when it starts cooling down. Why don't we take a look out back? I'm excited to see how you've furnished it.
This is our backyard. It is a favorite for our family.
It would be my favorite too. It's so beautiful out here.
We spend, honestly, every night out here. Sometimes we have dinner, sometimes we have our friends over, and sometimes we just sit and enjoy the space.
It's so peaceful back here. All of the amazing landscaping creates such a serene environment. I absolutely love it. And if I ever am just back here unannounced, don't get mad at me.
Never. And anytime you want to come over and enjoy the fire pit or just sit and listen to the fountain, you're more than welcome.
Thank you. I can't wait. It's been such a pleasure seeing the house since you've moved in and furnished it. And I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to show us around and host us in your beautiful home.
Thank you for helping me find and purchase this home.
Anytime. Thank you so much for joining me today as we toured this beautiful Park Hill home. If you're looking for a classic yet modern home in this beautiful neighborhood, I'm your go-to girl. And don't forget to tune in to American Dream TV. See you next time.
The American Dream is about bringing you inspirational real estate, lifestyle, and success stories. This week, we're checking out a few different places to have a great meal. But first, we have one more story from your neighborhood. Let's check it out.
Hey everybody, Mike Olson with Go Colorado Realty here. Today we're here at one of my favorite new build communities here in Westminster, Colorado called Westminster Station, talking about the benefits of buying a new build. So I've got a representative from Cardell Homes ready to show us around. Let's go meet her.
How are you?
Hey, Annie, how are you?
Thanks for coming out today.
Of course, thanks for taking the time.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about why Westminster Station has been so popular with buyers.
Well, I really do think it's the location. We have several buyers coming that either work downtown or like to play in Boulder, and you wouldn't be able to find a house like this in the city, or you'd have to do a lot of work to it, where here you can still enjoy the urban living with the nice amenities to the city.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, perfect. Well, I'm excited to check out a couple of the model homes. Are you ready to show me some of those?
Yes, let's go.
Perfect.
At Westminster, we offer 6 different floor plans, 3 in our front load, 3 in our alley load, but this Valletta model is probably our best seller.
That's the one that my buyer chose. I understand what's so great about it. One of the things that struck me that was a little bit unique in terms of new builds is that, you know, whether the buyer's taste is super modern or a little bit more contemporary, you can really find both the exterior elevations that will fit that taste as well as the interior finishes, so that somebody can go into the design center and really make the house their own, which I think is so important for, for these buyers who really just want a turnkey property.
Yes, absolutely. We do have a Cardell branded design center where the buyer can go in and make selections from floor to tile to just really make a home personalized to their taste.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's one of the most fun aspects of buying a new home, is going to the design center and really getting to envision what your house is going to look like, and then kind of watching it come together, and as it becomes a house that becomes your home. That's always been one of my favorite things of this job, is watching that process come together.
Definitely, yes. The way the buyers want to live now, they don't want a lot of wasted space with the outdated living rooms. They want, when you walk in the door, you can see how you live in the house. There's the eating area, there's bar stools at the island. It's all a very open floor plan. This is one of our smaller homes. Our alley loads are a little under 1,500 square feet, but this can be a 4-bedroom home. And we do have 9-foot ceilings on our main and upper floors, which definitely creates a larger feel for the space as well. So compared to other builders, we do have a lot of included higher-ended features. Can lighting, 42-inch maple cabinets come included with crown molding, stainless steel appliances, and then if buyers want to personalize and customize their kitchen to their taste, we do have the design center as well.
That's perfect. I mean, I feel like that ability to really change it to fit your taste is so important, because this is where you spend the majority of your waking hours when you're home, right? And
Definitely.
So to be able to create a space that you're going to be happy with for years to come from the very beginning is just such a positive in my mind. Well, I know that my buyer is so excited to be able to get moved into his new house here. I really appreciate you taking the time to tell us a little bit more about Westminster Station and what makes it such a good fit. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. So as you've heard, there's a lot of things that make buying a new build a really good option. I've had a lot of buyers who decided this was the right route for them to go. And after creating the home that they liked, they've been there for years and have been happy as can be. So if you feel like this might be something that you'd be interested in hearing more about, there's communities all over the Denver metro area. Reach out to me directly and I can get you all the information you need so that you can make the right decision for your family. Thanks for joining me on today's episode of The American Dream, and we'll see you next time.
Our first location is a new restaurant that serves craft cocktails, quality meals, and sports that particular Texas decor. Let's head to the town of Boerne, Texas.
Picture this, 1848, Europe is in complete turmoil. These free-thinking radical Germans, they say, you know what, y'all, we out. They come to settle what we know now as the beautiful Texas Hill Country. They live up and down Cibolo Creek for about 3 years, living off the land till they pick the perfect plot for their utopian new town. They name it after the author that inspired them, Carl Ludwig Born, B-O-R-N-E, and they named the city after it. We anglicize it later, and everything gets bigger in Texas, so we name it B-O-E-R-N-E. You say, huh? We call it Boerne. Boerne is one of the coolest people with the best vibes, and we're about to eat some of the best food at one of the most up-and-coming restaurants called Peggy's at the Green. Let's go check it out.
JJ, how's it going?
How's it going, brother?
Long time no see.
Nice to see you, man.
Good.
Hey, so let's check out Peggy's at the Green. Let's go grab a drink at the bar, man.
Sounds good.
So we're here at the bar here at Peggy's, and we're with Haley, one of the bartenders here. So Haley, walk me through. Let's say I've never been to Boerne. Give me like a Boerne in a cup type of drink.
Okay, awesome. We're gonna start with 3 blackberries, and we're gonna do 3 blueberries. 1, 2, 3.
Seems healthy.
Seems pretty healthy, little fruit salad. And then we're gonna muddle that.
Great.
And then we are going to put citrus. We hand juice everything here. Lemon juice, a little bit of OJ, some simple syrup, which is just sugar water. And then we're gonna do some Saint Germain, which is an elderflower liqueur. And last but not least, we're going to put the best stuff, vodka. Tito's is our most popular vodka that we do. Beautiful martini glass. And we're gonna garnish with a blackberry and blueberry. And this is Boerne.
Perfect, love it. So there's a couple of times in life where it actually really comes full circle. Been in real estate for 14 years now. The last job I actually had, the last boss I actually had was a guy named Mark Bohannon. And me and this guy right here named Shaun Kimmey, we were both, the first 10 people to work at Bohannon's Prime Steaks and Seafood in downtown San Antonio.
Yes, sir.
I love Mark, his wife Marie. I love the whole family. He's a culinary god. It's Mark Bohannon, and everyone knows him. You can't get online without looking at best Texas steaks on earth, right?
Yeah.
It's Mark Bohannon.
Most definitely.
But I remember even Peggy. You know, Peggy was Mark's mom. I remember she would come in and she'd bring that jalapeno jam, which was literally my jam. And it was, we'd spread it over the little Texas croissants or whatever. Crostini's, there it is. And we just serve it to everyone. And then I heard that Peggy passed, and in perfect Mark Bohannon style, he does this homage, which is Peggy's at the Green, and my boy Shaun Kimmey's running it, which is just a full circle thing. So I want to say thanks for hanging out with us, man.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me, and so glad to see you.
Yeah, bro, for sure. So talk about Peggy's, and Bohannon's Prime Steaks and Seafood is another beast, but let's talk about Peggy's. Why is it so cool? How is it Boerne?
Oh, Peggy's is awesome. It's just a little different than Bohannon's, obviously.
For sure.
Named after Mark's mom,
Yeah.
Peggy. Been out here almost 3 years. It's just a wonderful atmosphere out here. Beautiful, a little bit more relaxed than Bohannon's would say.
I can tell.
Extremely kid-friendly. We're kind of family-orientated.
Talk about the vibe and like who you guys are servicing on the weekends, and how is it here on a Friday or Saturday night?
It gets busy. We have a wonderful outdoor patio. We try to do live music a couple nights a week, usually on the weekends. A lot of our guests are local guests here from Boerne. We try to capture some of the hill country. It's not that we're trying to bring a nightlife to Boerne, but you know, not many places in this fine city that you can go and have a wonderful bar, beautiful selection of spirits, get some high quality food, wonderful service, all bundled into the beautiful community of Boerne.
Yeah, and it's right off Main Street, like it's in the downtown area. Don't have to go far. It's right off I-10. Looking at the collaboration of spirits you have, it's just almost infinite. I can't not find anything up there. This is Peggy's at the Green, Boerne, Texas. If you've never visited Boerne, look at it. Come check it out right down the street from San Antonio. That's it for this week here in San Antonio with American Dream. We'll check it out next time.
Our second story checks out a concept that's seen a rise in recent years: plant-based foods. This celebrity chef-founded restaurant chain seeks to make every meal healthy and wholesome. Let's check out Humble.
Christopher Diaz with the Everyday Luxury Group at Veranda Properties. Today I'm in Windermere, Florida, checking out a new restaurant concept that is making waves throughout Central Florida. This is Humble Plant-Based Eats. Designed and conceptualized by celebrity chef Matthew Kimmey in partnership with local business executives and entrepreneurs. This restaurant is doing some amazing things that are well beyond their menu, but let's check it out. I'm sitting here with COO Eric Koeser at their flagship location here in Windermere. Eric, tell us, what is Humble about?
For us, Humble is about a life well fed. And it starts with Chef Matthew Kimmey and his 5-star plant-based cuisine and bringing that to the masses through familiar favorites, pizza, burgers, salads, and bowls, and just making it very approachable. But beyond that, really the life well fed for us is, how we can impact people and how we can help people have a better life. It starts with, their diet, but it goes beyond that to impacting the community. Our 1-for-1 program, feeding a child in need with every meal we serve, our partnership with Agape International Ministries and helping survivors of human trafficking. And for us, it's really about impacting the community and doing that, one meal at a time.
That's amazing. And you mentioned something there. So there's a whole mission behind Humble. Tell me a little bit more about that. What's going on?
So we partnered with Second Harvest Food Bank here in Central Florida. They're one of the largest ministries that are outreaching and fighting hunger here in our local community. We've partnered with other organizations on an international basis, but literally every time the cash register rings, whether it's an ice cream cone or a family of 6, we're feeding a child in need. And Agape International is a phenomenal organization. Anything with a Humble logo, any of our merchandise, which will be available for purchase through our website, helps rescue a woman out of the human trafficking.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a really cool opportunity for us to see even our employees have an impact, internationally. Even when they, buy a hat or buy a shirt, or customer, we're literally rescuing a woman out of sex trafficking. So.
Very cool, very cool. Now, you talked a moment there also about community and where you're located. Why this location? Why Windermere, Florida?
So Windermere, really, Southwest Orlando has been a booming market for,
yes,
probably
it
the
has.
last 5 years or so, 10 years maybe, even longer than that. And we really wanted to prove that the suburban market as a demographic as a whole, as opposed to some of Chef Matthew Kimmey's other locations, which are major metropolitan areas, New York, LA, that suburban America would respond well to his cuisine and the whole plant-based idea. So, really it just goes back to what's happening here, the demographics, the density, the growth. We're primarily situated in between the 2 biggest high schools. Literally, we're equidistant from both of them, Windermere High School, Windermere Prep. It's just a great opportunity to touch the whole community, especially Southwest Orlando.
Yeah, it is really a fantastic area. Orlando is booming. Windermere is a major player in the whole sector of Orlando. It's an excellent place to live, work, play, invest, and just do life. So this is a fantastic area. I've personally tasted the menu. It's amazing. You definitely want to come out here and try Humble and know that you're not just having a great meal, but you're having an impact on other people in the community and saving lives. So come check it out. See you next time.
The last story of the week takes us to a farmer's market for some fresh local produce. Sometimes the best way to enjoy a good meal is in the comfort of your own home. Let's head to Rowayton, Connecticut.
Rowayton is no different. They bring out the essence of community vibe. Rowayton is super casual, year-round, but it's especially fun in the summertime. Today we're going to meet my friend and local personal chef, Jamieson of Mycana Foods. Let's go say hi and see what's cooking. Thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
I am too, because I love talking about food.
Me too. Favorite subject.
So I'm curious, it's such a creative profession. How did you get your start?
You know, I was really lucky. My mom was an awesome cook, and she put me in the kitchen at a really young age. And you know, I was like one of those 8-year-olds that loved reading recipes. I had a subscription to Gourmet magazine back in the day. I loved food from there. I ended up going to culinary school after college, and then yeah, been cooking ever since.
What are we making today?
So today we are going to make our farm stand gazpacho, and we actually get all of our produce here at the Rowayton Farmers Market, and it is a fan favorite of Mycana Foods.
That's cool, and then we can take all the stuff back and we can whip it up in a kitchen that I'm representing.
Awesome, I would love that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great, let's do it.
We are here at one of Pinnacle Group's fantastic listings, 15 Tome Street in Rowayton. This location is killer because it's just a couple of blocks from the town. Another thing is that it's 1 block to the Rowayton train station. And in a town where many people commute to New York City, it's key to not have to deal with the rush of the morning train or parking.
Nice.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Awesome.
This 2006 build is so fresh with its bright walls and cozy chic interior. You would never guess that it's almost 5,000 square feet.
Wow.
Check out this kitchen.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Isn't it cool?
Love this. Can't wait to start cooking.
All right, so I'm gonna let you get started and I'm gonna show our viewers around the house. Every time I tell my family that I'm making something healthy, they always groan. I'm curious what your secret is.
You know, I think it's really important to use produce that's in season, tastes better, and unique combinations. Obviously with this dish, we're using watermelon, corn, mint, and basil as a salsa on top of the gazpacho, so it's adding that like fun element to it.
Sounds amazing.
It's
I'm
gonna
so
be good.
excited to try it. Thank you both for being here with us today, and thanks for sharing your home.
Thank you.
Cheers to the American dream in Rowayton.
Cheers.
We would like to thank everyone that has helped the American dream become what it is today. It was great to check out some inspirational stories from across the country and hear from some exceptional people in your city. We love hearing stories from all over our great nation and hope you do too. Thank you for watching.